Hello all, this is YouTube video update for October 1st, 2016 for politics. I have to tell you, things are getting really stupid, but yet they're getting kind of funny. Hillary got up, let's just put it this way, okay? I'm actually getting back to watching Fox News because after what my mother told me the other day about what's going on with the election and Hillary and Donald Trump and all that, I went back to watching Fox News because of all the shit that goes on. It's really starting to make me laugh again. Before it wasn't, but now it's starting to get me to laugh. I have to honestly say, these past couple of weeks have added on another 3 layers of anti-Americanism. Not non-violent, so don't misinterpret me. Okay? It literally added another 3 layers on my anti-Americanism frame of mind in a very comedic way. Hillary decides to get sick with pneumonia, and all of a sudden she miraculously gets in good health 3 days later. When you have pneumonia, it isn't that easy to shake it off. Okay? All of a sudden, oh my God, I have to get better because if I don't get better, if I don't get rid of this pneumonia, I don't have the chance to be the first I don't have the chance to be the first woman president. Okay. So she miraculously gets better within 3 days. Now all of a sudden she's going on all these liberal shows, Kurt Cobain, and all these other liberal shows. And now they're mocking her, they're mocking Donald Trump. They had their first debate earlier this week. It was totally boring. Every single time that Hillary said something, I found that, and this may sound gross, but every single time she talked, I found getting the dirt from under my fingernails more entertaining than listening to Hillary's lies. I found looking at my rug more entertaining than listening to Hillary's lies. If you analyze the whole entire debate, she intentionally lies so Donald Trump has to waste time correcting the information that she is saying just so people can get the accurate information. The whole entire debate was totally pointless. This past couple of weeks, I have to honestly say, it's getting better because now more people are protesting. Now, this is the comedic part. Everyone in the media is bitching. Everyone, in general, is bitching. The comedic part, the actual punchline, no one's fixing it. So now, you got the liberal media. There is no such thing as a conservative and Republican media. It's all liberal because they intentionally give false, accurate information. Everyone's bitching, but yet no one's doing. Okay? It is all about getting publicity from complaining. Fox News, if you watch that, outnumbered the 5, Bill O'Reilly and Fox and Friends, are all saying the same exact complaints. Greg is doing his monologue, but yet has no intention of fulfilling his monologue. Kimberly Guilfoyle is continuously doing her slogans about how she thinks, with all of its corruption, she thinks that the government is the best other than any other government on earth, which it isn't. It is not. Because the way England, New Zealand, and Ireland work, their governments are regulated and they are organized. Okay? They actually go through with their human rights. It may be different than the US's, but they actually go through with their human rights. Kimberly is sitting there doing their typical slogans. And the only thing that goes through my mind is, okay, Miss Self-Proclaimed Prosecutor, have you actually stepped in a courtroom, where the victim gets crucified and the criminal gets treated royally? She'd probably say, yes, I have, and it is horish. I guarantee you, Kimberly has never been a prosecutor a day in her life. You can sit there in a courtroom, because they give seminars. You can sit in the courtroom while doing the bar exam and do your seminars without actually having to take part in any court session, meaning being an actual lawyer defending someone. I bet you any amount of money she has never taken care of a client. Okay? She can sit there and do all of her slogans on TV, but it doesn't change my mind to the fact that she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about half the time. Juan Williams, in the full liberal context, is one stupid nigger who loves to argue. I swear, Hillary and Obama can both shoot someone in broad daylight on one of their shows, and Juan Williams will defend both Hillary and Obama, claiming, I think you're being misinformed. Who irritated them? It's not the fact of who they irritated. It's not the fact of who irritated Hillary and Obama. It's the fact of saying, who did Hillary and Obama fuck over? Pardon my French. The thing is, everyone is complaining on Fox News. No one is fixing it. All they're doing is complaining. It's exactly like the people on YouTube who are distraught over the YouTube videos that have child pornography, rape, incest, criminal activity on YouTube. People are complaining, okay, but no one's doing anything about it, which is basically why I reported YouTube to the FBI. Unfortunately, none of the fucknuts over in the Federal Bureaucratic Institute are doing anything about it, so you're better off getting a bunch of black hats to publicly encourage them to attack the site. Point being, Fox News is nothing but a commentary station. They give inaccurate information intentionally, just so they have something to complain about. It has nothing to do with them informing you and fixing it. Okay? Every single time when Donald Trump said something about the illegals, for a sudden, according to Geraldo Rivera, you're generalizing. You're saying some of the Mexicans that are coming into this country are criminals and rapists. All of a sudden, according to Geraldo Rivera, you're generalizing the Mexicans. Meantime, I think he's Puerto Rican or Mexican, one of the two. You're generalizing, and I'm sick and tired of your racist comments. Hey, excuse me, idiot. Ethnicity is not race. So come on already. They're all complaining, but doing nothing about it. They're not actually fixing it. So don't complain. And don't complain about these people who are protesting, because there's more people protesting. Don't complain about the people protesting if you are not willing to fix it. At least they are putting their words to action. That black football player, okay, yeah, he's getting $7 million within 4 years. Okay, big deal. That's the only thing that stupid Americans actually say. Not counting the educated people, so don't misinterpret me. That's the only thing that the stupid Americans say. They only see his $6 million, $7 million in 4 years. Now, all of a sudden, everyone's crucifying him and everyone else. You have to protest in a different way. That ain't cool. You shouldn't be doing that. Protest in another way. Idiot. One of the reasons why I have 23 layers of anti-Americanism. You idiot. At least the guy is putting his words to action. Okay? It's a silent protest. Okay? Regardless of how big your ego is, regardless of what you think someone should do, at least he and they are putting their words to action. They're not just complaining how bad you guys have it. Yes, U.S. is one of the most corrupt countries going. Okay? At least these protesters are putting their words to action. That is the whole point here. I need to say it again so everyone acknowledges the fact and it actually sinks in and everyone understands. At least they're putting their words to action. Okay? Over in Sicily, which is where the original mafia began, when justice wasn't given, they didn't bitch. They took care of it. The U.S. only takes care of the criminals. They don't take care of the victims. So why should everyone sit there and consent to being crucified by a bunch of stupid Americans who are not satisfied with the way a protester is protesting? Come on already. You cannot in any way say that the U.S. is the best country on earth when you have no evidence of it. That's why people are protesting. The U.S. is not the best country on earth. It is corrupt. It is unorganized. It is headed by atheists who are gradually convincing the majority of the country that is liberal to become atheists. So that is the whole entire 3 weeks worth of politics. It is all about crucifixion without actually fixing something. Me, I was in church one time, and I sat during one of the things, and a guy tried to crucify me, and it's going on 7 years since he hasn't talked to me. Do I care? No. In church, you're worshiping God, the very seed of what we have. I will not stand for anything else. There is no room in church for politics. That's the reality of it. Let's see what else is on from the past week. I think that is it. Other than the stupid debate thing. It was like I said, it was a total flop. I wasn't even impressed with it. They spoke about the emails for like 3 minutes. And she's like, oh yes, I admit it. It was totally irresponsible. I shouldn't have done it. He's like, yeah, it was completely irresponsible. Yes, I know. It shouldn't have been done. I know. It was a flop. I shouldn't have done it. Okay, well, let me just put it this way. If you're going to admit, why aren't you talking about it more? Why isn't the FBI, the Federal Bureaucratic Institute, investigating it more? Why did you delete them? What was in these illegally sent, unregistered, unlabeled, and unprotected emails? I'm sorry, it was about the 4 men who got murdered. But she doesn't want to admit that. So. And anyways, that is the week in politics. I will be going on to anti-social media now.